Welcome back. We have Lance Yamato returning to the show for Tech Talk. Are you on the phone?
Yeah.
Hey, Lance, how are
Hello.
you? Good. Hi. This isn't even a real phone, though. That's the thing. They come out with these Samsung fakies just to show you how they look, but this isn't real, is it?
Yeah, just so that they don't get stolen, right, on the demo floor. But,
Sure.
You know, it gives you the feel of what the phone's going to be like. And
Okay, but we haven't said what it is yet. What is this?
This is the Samsung S7 Edge.
Okay, keep going.
And this is the Samsung 7.
Okay.
Galaxy 7.
Okay, so.
And they're great phones, and they got, you know what, they got a nice curve to the back of them, right? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of nice. Well, we got a video here that we're going to show, and it's totally different from last year.
Okay.
And I love it. I love the design. It's really good. Mm-hmm. You get a 5.1 screen or a 5.5 screen.
What does that mean?
Depending which size. Like,
is that...
The Edge has got a 5.5 screen.
Okay.
Right, and 5.1 is for the Galaxy S7.
Is that the size of it?
Yeah. Size of the screen.
The size, okay.
Yeah. So that's the viewing screen.
Okay.
Right? Quite a big difference, but nice and thin. It's got nice texture to it on the bottom. It's kind of got like a curve as well. So it's really nice to handle in the hand.
These are quite light, aren't they?
And they're quite light, right? And they're awesome.
So what sets this one apart from last year's version?
So what I like about it, and we're kind of going way ahead, it has wireless charging. So, which means you don't have to have a USB charger and have it bent or anything. You just set it on a pad and it'll actually charge, right?
Is that the way of the future for charging?
Yeah. It's got a really good screen for displays and well, right? What I like is also it's got 4 gigs of RAM, right? Apple's newest phone only has 2 gigs of RAM. It's got a better battery life, so you can probably get a day and a half of battery life, which is really good, right? It's a little bit thin, and this is cool too. You can actually immerse this thing for about 30 minutes, 1.5 meters underwater, so it's water and dust protected. The camera's great because now it's got a dual pixel sensor, which means it will actually focus quicker. And in dark scenes, like concerts and all that stuff, you'll have no problem taking pictures because it'll be automatically in focus. It's got a sensor in there just like the professional SLRs. They're awesome.
Are the Samsung phones still the most widely purchased in the world? Is that true?
Well, that's the competition with Apple, right? But
yeah.
I love the Samsungs.
Yeah, a lot of people do. People who have Samsungs love them.
Yeah, because there's a lot more free stuff you can get and a lot more things you can do with it. I've never had any other phone except a Samsung.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've not had a Samsung.
Yeah, well, Steve Ayres loves his too, right? Because it's just more user-friendly and that stuff. The nice thing about this year is that I guess the customers complained quite a bit that there was no SD card slot or anything like that. So they actually put one back in it, which is kind of cool. And then this also will actually do some recording for the VR glasses, which you tried on. And there's also a 360 camera, a wireless camera that you can actually do some videotaping on. Okay. So there's a lot of things that the new phones that people will use. All the features set, it's really good.
And how is the picture quality compared to, say, the iPhone 7?
It's an OLED. It's an OLED screen, so it's really good. It's very vibrant.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Battery life is really good, so that's key. So you can have this display quite high, peaked quite high, and actually still get at least a day, a little bit, day and a half out of it, which is really kind of cool.
Okay, so these are good. Do you know anybody that's bought one of these yet?
Yeah, there was a promo on. Remember, if you bought the one of the phones, you got the VR glasses. So that's over now, but we've got a lot of phones there. We have some live ones that you can look at and that stuff, but I really like them because, once again, they put back the expandable memory slot with the SD card.
Which
so
is
you can
great.
add more memory. So like when you download a whole bunch of apps and that stuff, you don't necessarily have to download it into the memory that's existing here, because you got 32 or 64. You can download it into the SD card and you can save your
Which is fantastic.
Save your space, right?
That's a great option.
That's a great option.
Fantastic. The Galaxy S7 Edge. Fantastic. Anything else you want to mention? We have about 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, we got the Right Integral concert that's coming up. First time in 2016. We got a lot of events, and it's at the University, the True International Days 2016, Friday at 6 o'clock.
All right.
Come hear us.
Okay, thank you for being here
Thank
today,
you.
Lance. If you're interested in checking out the Galaxy S7, you can certainly head over to Andre's, and they'll even supply you with a real one, not just the fakie, but it's kind of fun to hold anyway.
Yeah.
We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.